the Yup, I Like Wrestling podcast.
You see what I did there?
Are you gonna start?
Oh, yeah.
Are you real right now?
The greatest general manager. Jesus. I'll allow it.
That's peon moves.
Yep, I like wrestling.
Greetings from parts unknown. My name is Sonny Sofrito, and welcome back to the Yep, I Like Wrestling podcast. We're here for episode 57, and today I am joined by...
It's your boy, Beige Benoit. Stefan, what's up?
And I'm also joined today by...
The co-founder of Yep, I Like Wrestling, Curvin, but you could call me KD Swagger. Top that, Tara.
Yeah, you can call him KD Swagger.
I've never called him Katie Swagger.
You just did.
In my life. No. I just used it in a sentence. Hello, people. Hi.
And I'm also joined today by...
Your unfriendly neighborhood glamazon, Tara Marie.
Let's get things rolling, because I need to get back home and finish unpacking because I got back from a nice trip to Atlantic City and I'm a bit tired.
Ooh, did you win any money?
I did win money.
Are you going to pay those people?
And then I lost the money. Jesus. I won money on Sunday, which was my birthday,
That's
and
nice.
I lost that shit on Monday when it wasn't my birthday.
Oh, my God. We had a chance. We had a chance to get paid, guys. Almost.
Yeah.
Almost.
I'm still paying
Next
you in
time.
food. Don't worry about it.
All right. That's
Yeah,
cool.
I got cheese sandwiches in my bag. So,
What?
I'm just saying, I got cheese sandwiches in my bag for you. Don't worry about it.
That's
I'm paying
weird.
you in food.
That's weird, man.
Yeah. And it's cold outside, so don't worry about it. They're refrigerated.
I like grilled cheese.
Oh, well, you better get an iron because that shit ain't going to work today. We're going to have to budget that shit. I can't, I had a great time, lost money, played a lot of games, and you know what? I'm just going to get this shit out the way and bite the bullet.
That's all men do. Y'all play games all day. Thank you.
We don't want to go there, Tara.
Hurt police.
Well, first off, let me just say, Allison was sitting next to me at the blackjack table, and she did way better than I did.
Yes, you did.
She needs to host a podcast so we can get paid. That's the problem.
I actually, you're right.
I prefer to do the podcast with her and not with you. You didn't have to come back, Sonny.
Well, you know what? That was just mean. The rest of them, they joke around. I can hear it in their voice.
He said that with his heart.
Yeah, you said that shit con Ghana, bro. Damn. Jesus.
That's from a place of disdain.
Yeah. That was like pent up freaking
Frustration. I'm here only every 7 episodes. What's wrong with you?
Jesus.
I'm Katie Swagger, goddammit. Treat me as such. Sorry, I don't know why he became Vince McMahon.
I'll allow it.
I won't. But you know what? I'm just gonna rip off the Band-Aid on this one particular thing. We went on, and there was a thing where it was $10,000 bingo, and we played with a whole bunch of.
Oh man, I was playing bingo. Wait a minute. Did you play shuffleboard too? Was that
Played a little backgammon.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you some shit right now. Yo, the bingo players in that room. Yes, they were all old, but they were feisty as hell. Cause I had this one woman sitting next to me, and she was just like, "Man, it's top and bottom. You gotta check the top and bottom." And I'm like, "Oh shit!" And I kept on looking for a dude, and it was a blonde woman that was like little frail, but yeah, mom, top and bottom. And then her mom won like freaking $1,000.
Wow.
Yeah,
Sounded like Luna. Is that what she sounded like? Are you saying?
yeah. She sounded like
I like that.
yeah. She sounded like she smoked about 15 packs of cigarettes right before she walked in.
Oh my God.
So
Mrs. Buffet from The Simpsons.
Yeah. Ow. So so I just wanted to rip that Band-Aid off because I know you're gonna shit on me. Anyway, so let's start talking about this week in wrestling before we get to Monday Night Raw. Last week, the unfortunate situation happened with Big Cass. I don't know if you guys heard about it, but Big Cass had a seizure at a House of Hardcore show, and they had to call an ambulance and come take care of him. And you know, it's crazy because Big Cass and Enzo have kind of like fallen off, you know, the map when it comes to WWE, and then all of a sudden, you know, you're hearing them in weird spots. I'm running into Enzo at a pizzeria, and Cass is having a seizure in the Bronx, and it's like, yo.
Not only that, but he also had the seizure on Enzo's birthday as well.
No fucking way.
Yeah, it was on Enzo's birthday.
Are you serious?
Yeah. And also, Enzo actually made a tweet saying something about dimes falling, or he made.
If I had a dime for every time that we were gonna fall, I have no dimes.
Something like that.
Yeah,
he made a tweet about that.
So I mean, you know what? I was never really a Big Cass fan, but I never want to see anybody in any kind of physical danger, and I just, you know, I guess on behalf of all of us, we hope that he gets better.
Yeah.
But so let's get everybody's thoughts on their careers. I want to start off with the Glamazon. Tara, what do you think?
I think they're both in really weird places right now. I feel like they were so high up and they shot up so quick, and the minute they came from NXT, like, they were just superstars. And I even have my Zero Dimes jersey still in my closet, because you never know, it could come back. I don't know. And I wish them both the best, because you can see in Enzo's eyes he's going through a lot of, like, internal things. Like, it's messing him up.
Do you think it was too much too soon?
Yeah, definitely. Especially because somebody who's a little, you know, who has like a Napoleon complex, who's a little angry at times and has a lot of energy, you just gotta imagine like how big that must have been for him and how quickly that happened, and then it was all gone.
I personally think Enzo was never mature enough to handle all that too much too soon thing. It was, you know, he wasn't mature enough, and I think Big Cass mentally, I don't think can fit in. Allegedly, he never had a good vibe with people backstage, and these guys are super talented together, or even separate. I mean, Big Cass is not too many tall wrestlers like him that can do what he does, and it's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate.
I don't see any future with either of them outside of the WWE, to be perfectly honest. I think Enzo's a bit too immature, too small, and not talented enough to make it anywhere in the indie scene. He's too hated within the community of wrestling. And I think it's just pretty much over for him. If he does anything of any sort of relevancy, it's not going to be wrestling related.
I think they had a chance in the indies, but not now. Not now.
But I don't think any of them did. I don't think Cass did either. I think Big Cass is the quintessential 90s WWE wrestler. He's a big man with no great promo. He kind of can work a promo, but he can't really work a match that well. I mean, the easiest match you can ever do in wrestling is the David versus Goliath, and they both failed miserably at that. If you can't make that match look good in WWE, which they feed it to you, then what are you going to do in the indie scene?
And also, Big Cass gained some weight, and it goes to show you he's not dedicated enough if he gains some weight.
And he already had like alleged like weight problems and whatnot, trying to keep it down with WWE. Without that regimen and without that sort of, you know, company behind you, then what is he going to do on his lonesome? It's just not going to work.
It goes to show you, no matter if you're good or bad, if you don't get along with people backstage, you don't get along with the people in the suits, you're not going to go far.
Exactly.
All right. Well, it's a shame that they didn't come up in a different time where they probably would have learned from different wrestlers in a different era. You know, sometimes when you come up in a different era, you learn different rules and you tend to become a different type of dude.
But I think it would have been worse for Enzo if he came up in like the 90s.
But he would have been the dude that would have came up like that.
Oh, he wouldn't have made a month in the way WWE was back then.
Speaking of wrestlers from back in the day, Sergeant Slaughter revealed that Vince McMahon actually wrestled one time in a mask at a house show. Vince McMahon always wanted to be a wrestler, but his dad never wanted him to wrestle. So what he did was that on a house show, Sergeant Slaughter said, "I'll wrestle you," and they did it. It wasn't something that Sergeant Slaughter enjoyed, but they did it nonetheless. What do you guys think about
who won the
that?
match?
You know, they never mentioned it, but Sergeant Slaughter just said that he wasn't a fan of it.
Of course he wasn't. Vince McMahon's not a wrestler.
I've never heard of that. It's news to me. My sources never told me about any of that, so I can't really say anything about
All
it.
his damn sources. Good God.
Okay.
I feel like that could be a reason why Vince encourages Shane to do all the things that he does, because he's kind of like, listen, I was never allowed to like be a wrestler, so you want to jump off the damn cage, like do what you gotta do, you know.
He's living vicariously through him.
Yeah, basically.
Got you.
Tara makes
Jump
sense
off
with
whatever
that.
you want, Shane. Do what you gotta do. Jump off Wallet. And Stephanie, jump off of Triple H.
I'm I'm pretty sure Vince did the job, but anyone that has worked with Vince has said he is stiff as hell. So that's probably why Sergeant Slaughter didn't like it. Cause
Just try to say that too.
Anyways, moving on. Ric Flair cleared to take bumps in the ring. Now, we're not sure what type of bumps those
That's
are.
exactly what I was going to ask there, Kerwin.
Is it bumps in the ring or the bumps,
Bumps in the ring.
or the
There
cocaine
you go.
ones?
Yo,
Little
hey,
nose
whoa.
Subtlety.
Wait a minute.
It's a slang.
Wow.
Bumps,
He's got
bumps
all
is
the
slang.
space mountain there.
Hold up. Cocaina.
Surprised you guys didn't know that one.
Yo, after the podcast, I gotta talk to you later.
No doubt.
Oh, man.
I'm surprised Kermit didn't pull it out like, yo, I got some right here. You.
Oh
I
shit.
don't know about all that.
Props. There you
Yo,
go.
he is from Yonkers.
Wow.
I mean, Ric Flair, he's cleared, but I hope he doesn't wrestle again. He's 69 years old. It's, let your daughter do it. That's it.
Yeah, it's over. Just stop.
Yeah, I mean, he's past that prime. Like, to do a bump, I feel like he's gonna just break if he falls.
He could take a bump with his. He could take a bump on his suit jacket, but that's it.
I wouldn't even want him to hit the floor, bro. Like a bump. I want to see a bump on like a pillow. That's about it. That's the most I want to see Ric Flair take right now.
I don't want to see Ric Flair do anything. Charlotte's doing it. Let Charlotte rock, yo. Like, why do you have to take her to shine? We don't need to remind us of you. Like, we got it. We know you're there. We woo every time she comes out. It's fine.
If he's looking for a check, just stick to the signings. There's a lot of people that want to meet him before anything happens. Moving on, Cody Rhodes turned down offers to WWE, and he's saying that he turned down like recently.
I believe he did, but I don't think the offer was that as high as it should be. And I would have turned it down if I was him. He's doing good where he is at right now.
Yep, he's doing good where he's at right now. And if rumors are actually true about the Jacksonville Jaguars owner, his son opening and starting their own wrestling federation, All Elite Wrestling, with Cody Rhodes, the Young Bucks, and the entire Elite, then there's no point in even going to WWE. Make your own money, have your own future, have all of your own sort of IP. That's all he needs.
He's a big fish in a small pond, and sometimes that's better than being a small fish in a big pond.
Exactly.
I'm pretty sure that Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks have gotten offers from the WWE.
Of course.
But they haven't taken them either.
They're not going to take it. There's so much more money outside of WWE for them.
Well,
With a lot less work. Like, that's where they're gonna win.
They want to see a little bit more commas on that check before they sign.
Just the Young Bucks alone, we know how they are when it comes to their family and their kids. You can either get $2, $3, $4 million a year, working 130 days a year, or make $2 million a year, working 240 days a year. They're going to pick that half. They're going to pick that other, that indie.
I agree.
There's no way they would ever go to WWE.
I agree with you, but the thing is that there's so many other things that WWE offers.
Tara, Cody Rhodes, where you see his career right now?
I think that he does not need the WWE in any way, shape, or form. His personal life is great. His professional life is great. He can literally just laugh at them all day long.
Did you check out his new merch that he just came out with?
I did not. Why? What did it look like?
It was American Elite.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is sick.
Yeah, he doesn't need them. Between
Yeah.
merch sales, they're getting pop toys. There's Young Bucks pop toys. They don't need them. Like, they don't need to deal with all of that. It's not WWE's the end all be all anymore. At all. It's not.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy that, there's so many vendors out there that they're pushing merch that anybody that's just hot is just going to fucking blow up. And speaking of which, we have some merch on our store.
That's a good plug you got there.
Really? On our Pro Wrestling Tees website, which is prowrestlingtees.com/YPILW, we have 20 new colorways.
Tell me more.
We have all types of colorways to match all your kicks, all your shoes, or all of your jackets, and all your preferences.
Are there neon colors?
Not yet.
Are we not there yet?
We're not there yet.
You don't feel the glow? Wow.
Baby
No.
steps.
Wow.
Well, the thing is that's more for spring and summertime. So we'll come out with more in spring and summer.
I'm very proud that old men know these things. Good job. Are we
I
sold
hate
anywhere
you.
else?
Yes, we are. We're sold on Amazon.com, and there's actually going to be a really cool commercial coming out tomorrow or today, as you're listening, to promote our disclaimer shirts.
Really? You didn't tell me about this.
I don't tell you everything.
Wait,
well, I don't know.
You're never here.
Yeah.
No, you don't get paid.
You're here once every like 7 weeks or every 10 weeks. So you know.
You're one of
Welcome
my.
back, by the way.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Please leave. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Oh shit.
What about the hoodies on Amazon?
The hoodies are also on Amazon. And if you would like a hoodie or a disclaimer T-shirt, check out the description in this video or audio podcast. We're gonna have the links in our description, so you could check it out, or you could go to ypiow.com and get it from there.
I'm gonna get a disclaimer shirt just so for my boots at
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay,
Shout out to the GM.
Yeah.
Shouts to the GM.
Where did you lock him up? Is he in a closet again?
Isn't he
So
always?
get out of the closet there, Tara. Go to Amazon.
You know,
Damn, that joke sounds way worse than I thought it would.
I see what you did there. Okay.
that was natural. Oh yeah, that was so natural.
Never give Curvin cue cards.
That wasn't a cue card.
He just reads everything on the board. He's like Ron Burgundy. My name is Katie Swagger.
So yeah, so check out our merch, check out our website, check out all of our stuff, and for those of you that have, thank you for supporting. By the way, next week is our last episode for 2018.
Woo! I got a vacation. Is it paid?
Yeah, I'll send you some Pop-Tarts.
Nah. I'm gonna need some like Domino's stuff. Domino's.
So you're saying
Right. Some Boston markets.
You know what? How about this? I'll send you some vegan food. There's some vegan spot that
I
opened
know
up by your house.
somebody in your family's making patele
Oh, I can send you a pack of pateles.
and a coquito. Thank you. Okay, that's my order.
You do realize I said so, right?
Wow.
You get a discount. That's how you get the.
New update. The Glamazon will not be on the podcast next year. Thank you. It was a
shit.
3-week vacation. It's gonna last all year.
2-week vacation.
It's like 3 weeks.
It's 2 weeks. Next week we're here. Next week we're on.
Who's we? There's a lot of we. I don't speak French. What are you talking about?
Let's make sure.
there, Tara.
There's we everywhere.
oh Lord, Tara.
It's a Tara and Teddy party, I think.
That holiday party you went must have been real lit.
Oh my God.
So yeah, our next episode will be our last for 2018. So we're gonna have a lot of fun with that. So yeah, let's get to the Monday Night Wrestling program.
Why?
Raw.
Kermit, what was it that you called it?
I called Monday Night Raw Fast Forward City because all I did was just fast forward. That's
Put
it.
that on a shirt, Sonny.
Yeah.
Put it on the shirt.
Fast Forward City.
Clap, 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 clap.
Fast Forward City.
Clap, 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 clap.
That's what I got from watching Fast Forward City.
Oh my
The
God.
clap. So
Tell Allison.
I don't even
No.
recognize half the things that you wrote on the paper.
yo, you know what's crazy? I watched I because I was away gambling, so
Must be nice.
I gambled all the money I was gonna spend food on you.
Our
That's why.
paychecks, thanks.
Yeah, well, that's why I bought you cheese sandwiches.
Is why I'm sober for this right now.
At
Thanks.
least your Monday was productive, unlike ours, watching Raw.
Ooh, that's cold-blooded.
Yeah, it was. But I can say, Hulu. Why Hulu? Why Hulu? Because it was Give Divas a Chance, but I feel it should have been Give Divas a Chance except on Hulu because most of the women were not on Hulu.
So you're telling me you didn't see the part with Ruby Riott and Natalya?
Didn't see that. Didn't see Bailey defeating Alicia. Didn't see any of that. What about you, Beige Benoit?
I watched it, unfortunately, live all the way through on good old Cablevision.
Wow, you got some balls, man.
I know, with the commercials too.
With the
Ooh,
wow,
shit.
that's
I went through it. I
fact that
did
it's
this shit for
Cablevision-
y'all. Like I do this
Man,
for
I
you
feel-
guys.
The fact that it's Cablevision is even worse.
I know it's
Yeah.
Optimum, Cablevision, whatever. You know what it
They
is.
suck.
$180 bill.
Yeah.
Wow, it's even worse, man.
We're gonna start comparing bills and shit. All right, so
Go to
Seth
Verizon.
Rollins started off. I mean, you know what? Let's go down segment by segment. Seth Rollins facing Baron Corbin.
Actually, well, you know what? The opening was actually pretty meta. I thought that was actually not bad what they did there. They kind of called out his own thing. He called out the WWE and kind of blamed it on Baron Corbin when we really know it's the writer's fault. So that was a clever way of kind of calling out their own mistakes. So it was cute. It was a cute.
But what if this was the plan the whole time? Like, make the show suck and blame it on Baron Corbin.
And you know what?
That would never.
That's ingenious.
I would never put it past Vince McMahon to do something like that. Ever.
You know what's crazy? I'm watching that opening segment and I'm just thinking to myself, Kevin Wood must be fucking going crazy at this moment. He must be screaming in his house, FBC Army, FBC Army, FBC Army. Fuck Baron Corbin. So I don't know. It was just real quick. Raw to me, I thought it was a solid show, but again, I don't know how
missed half of it.
I don't know. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
And some of the parts were actually really good that you missed.
Yeah, well, I mean, from what I saw, I thought it was a decent Raw. I mean, I wasn't. Shit.
Oh, man.
Decent Raw there, Sonny.
Thank God Teddy isn't here. Because I can already hear it.
Oh my God.
Give it all there, Sonny.
I felt that the Seth Rollins and Baron Corbin angle on Monday was actually okay. It wasn't as stale as other stuff. Baron Corbin to me has improved on the mic, but they need to give him less time on the mic. And Seth Rollins to me has been solid this whole entire year. He's been the MVP in a lot of pay-per-views, so I don't mind watching him wrestle or talk now.
Oh yeah,
And I wouldn't have said that a year ago.
With Seth Rollins?
Yeah, Seth Rollins.
That's wild. I think they found a good place for him as a face now. I think that's because with him as a heel, like in 2014, 2015, he was the perfect heel.
Yeah, he was a great
but
heel.
you respected his work.
Me, on the other hand, I couldn't stand him as a heel.
Oh, loved it.
I'm just respecting his work right now.
Yeah.
You know who I still can't stand?
Who's that?
You know what? I lie. It depends on what day it is. Bobby Roode. I think it's because of Chad Gable. It made me like Bobby Roode less.
But he's
remember the conversation we had about I feel like they didn't hang out together, and that they just seemed like those coworkers that once they got out off of work they just weren't hanging out.
Yep.
That's how I feel like
they're good work friends.
Yeah, they were good. They actually hung out after work and were like, yo, you know what? Maybe we should bond and get to know each other.
Yeah, I don't know. They don't do it for me. I don't see any chemistry, and it just looks like Bobby Roode's kind of like forcing it a little too much.
Forcing it before, I think on this week's Raw, I think it was actually pretty decent.
They seem to be like that, how you guys are explaining, but to me, they're turning shit into chicken salad. But at the same time, Bobby Roode has been sending out his resume on Monster.com because it feels like he needs a new job. He wants to work somewhere else because this, it's like,
who uses Monster? One.
Or you can use
Indeed.
Indeed.
Uses Monster.
Or you can use Indeed.
Yeah, and you guys call me old about shit.
Or we can get into modern times and LinkedIn. There we go.
I think LinkedIn's, I prefer Indeed. But Monster, I said Monster just to come out. That's it.
You said you want to come out like a monster?
No.
Yeah.
Come out like Monster. Oh, come on, you guys know what I mean, man.
Come on, like the monster among men there, Carolyn.
He's going to get...
Hey, I wonder what the D is for.
I mean, I feel like they had to give them the championships. They had to do what they had to do.
That I was
And
surprised
they needed
about.
something to make Raw spicy, because it's not fun unless it's spicy and burns. And that was...
Talk more about your Saturday night, Tara. Jeez.
Yo.
That was Sunday, no?
Oh, damn. By the way, can we talk about how they just totally make Drake Maverick? Like, that was like such a spot when they threw him onto the AOP.
He just completely buried all three of them. Like, I'm just...
Is it a bury?
Good. Bye. Nobody wanted you here anyway. Bye.
Is it a bury? Because they didn't pin any of the AOP. They pinned Drake Maverick, though.
Oh.
No, I wouldn't say it was buried.
True.
So it's like...
Touche there, Sonny.
Yeah.
Touche there.
Yeah.
Good, sir. They did. So they protected AOP by letting Drake Maverick take... Okay, that's smart.
Yeah.
That's smart, I guess.
And it wasn't even like it was a squash pin. It was him getting caught on a quick 1, 2, 3.
The holidays are coming up. The AOP's gonna be busy. T-Mobile's busy as hell. They're gonna give away free phones and stuff. They can't be on Raw and doing all of this. They gotta make sure that they're doing what they gotta do.
Oh, I see what you did there, Tara.
There are also a lot of company parties in the Heights.
That is true. There's a lot of New Year's parties at Republica, at El Sol, Dykeman Bar. I mean, shout outs to La Marina. Too bad they got shut down.
Give me this mic. Okay. Jesus Christ. We're going to go down all the Dykemen with this one if we keep them going.
Yeah, I want to shout out Papacito.
You know who I'm excited that we can actually talk freely about because somebody's not here?
Who's that?
Ruby Riott!
Yay! Even though I didn't see her because they don't believe in women on Hulu.
Nope.
I think she did a great job on Monday, and
So,
I think she's low key underrated. I really do. I think she the way she sold that Jim Neidhart table, she did a great job doing.
So wait, let me get this shit straight. They put they put a fat head of Jim Neidhart on a fucking
Jim
table.
Neidhart on a table, and he was like, and she said, "You're gonna be closer to your father than you ever were before."
She does not sound like that.
All right.
You will stop it right
So
now.
when I get home, I'm definitely going to go into my DVR and watch it because I got to see that part.
Tara, you don't knows how she sounds, okay? You have no idea. Just let her be.
Yeah.
Just leave her nose alone. Leave her alone. I actually think it was pretty cool the way they did it because if anybody knows, like when Natalia talks about her dad, he always like being involved. Like he wanted to be on Total Divas and he always wanted to be back in the business. So the fact that they're like using his likeness still, like I know that that's something that, you know, means a lot to them. Yeah. Oh yeah, they should definitely give them the okay for that.
I also think Vince McMahon is just throwing it to Jim Neidhart. He usually does stuff like that to wrestlers that he didn't necessarily get along with. And I think he's like low key trying to shame Jim Neidhart. That's just my opinion.
I don't think
How's
it's a shame. I
he-
think it's giving.
How's he shaming?
Nah, just he usually he puts people in funny spots. People that he's like not really great with.
Yeah, but I mean, the dude
like,
is
he's
dead.
like- yeah, I
they
know,
wouldn't
no.
do that shit
Yeah,
now.
I don't think it's a.
It's not. It's not about that.
I think it's more.
It's a history of the business. Like you use people. Like people know it's for business. Like if it was somebody that wasn't his daughter, he probably would have been like, you know.
Yeah, I think they're just using. I think they're just using like the Jim Neidhart and like the insults to be more to like create some sort of heat for Ruby Riott as a heel.
Yeah,
and then
you're right.
And then let Natalia just get over and just have that moment.
And they would have
for
feel
her
it
father.
being disrespected because that's how the business is. I
Yeah.
mean, think about when the Big Show did an angle with his mom.
Yes,
You know.
Stefan, you're right about the Ruby Riott heat. Sonny, you're right about like it's the business. But I just think like I don't know. It's just
It just makes you feel
it
weird.
just makes me like Vince McMahon is trying to low
sometimes
key
you get
shame
weird
him.
with like post death thing. Like look, you just got like Rey Mysterio and after Eddie Guerrero died. Like they shot Rey Mysterio with a rocket on the back, gave him the title, and it was literally just because Eddie Guerrero passed away.
No, I mean, I think Ray deserved it too, though.
Listen, I don't think I hear you. I hear what you're saying, Katie Swagger.
Yeah, exactly. You called me Katie Swagger for the first time.
Please don't do that again.
It was weird. It didn't feel right. I hear what you're saying, but I also think it's just another way of Natty keeping her dad alive, like
Exactly.
keeping him relevant. And I don't think that if anyone out of anywhere, the Hart family has dealt with enough from the WWE, and I don't think they would keep poking because they've gotten over so much shit. Like they even have like Bret Hart doing shit here and there and showing up and being ringside. Like they wouldn't. I don't think that's.
They wouldn't be doing it to shit on them. That's
Put
not-
Owen Hart in the Hall of Fame.
Well, that's because his wife doesn't.
Yeah,
want
his wife's a piece
Yeah.
of shit. God damn it.
Damn.
Sorry.
Those are the thoughts and opinions of Beige Benoit, and they do not represent the thoughts or opinions.
Well, sometimes my
Of
opinions
Yep, I like
can kill,
wrestling.
you
But
know?
he is in a wrestling Hall of Fame.
Yo, but
though.
wait a minute. You know what? How funny is it that right before I was about to give you the disclaimer, freaking Kervin is like tattling on you and shit like, Sonny.
You know what to do.
set me up.
Anyways,
Snitch.
Speaking
But
of
I'll
things
allow it.
dying, let's get into Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler's career.
Oh shit.
Oh, I'm sorry. Tara's still here.
I want to go home now. That was rude as hell. Like, I don't talk about anyone like that except for this guy next to me, KD Swagger. It's the only person I talk about like that. And I feel like Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre put their whole heart into it, and you will leave them alone. It was a really bad match, though. Like, I mean, the best thing was, like, the finisher. Like,
and that's why I fast forward that match to see the finisher, and that's all I saw in that match.
You know what?
That's usually how I watch porn. I fast forward to see the finisher.
Oh, is that so? Tara, what are your thoughts on that?
Sonny?
I'll allow it. right, so let me just run down. After the match that was between Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler, we had Bayley versus Alicia Fox, which wasn't on Hulu. So, yay or nay?
I wish they skipped that on Cablevision.
Nay.
Nay? Yay?
I'm over it. Nay.
Yeah, so I'm not invested. I don't really care, and I only watched Mixed Match Challenge when we went to Smackdown, and I think that was the coolest one, and I could care less. Like,
Yep.
I'm not invested in Alicia Fox, so I really don't care.
I totally agree with
That
you.
was
on
literally
that.
just another match that felt like a giant commercial for Raw. That's all it was.
All right, moving on. Leo Rush defeating Elias.
That's
Yay
weird.
or nay?
That was weird. Nay.
I'm
because
not
I
here
love
for it. I'm not here for it. And why are two grown ass men walking out in vests and panties? I don't.
Yo, can I just say the only thing that I gotta say about Leo Rush is that when he got whipped into the corner, he sold the shit out of that.
My
Yo.
man's ate that turnbuckle. Oh my lord, that was so good.
Yo, he ate that shit like it was a freaking dummy in one of those car.
Crash test dummy?
Yeah, crash dummy.
There we go.
Words are hard.
Words are difficult after gambling and liquor.
He's just so depressed. He lost so much money. He can't speak right now.
Yeah.
It's fine. That's why we're here for you. I'm
Yeah.
surprised you didn't come back looking like Elias.
Shit, I
Can't
probably
even
would
grow
have.
hair.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, he could get a wig. I don't know. Speaking of wigs, Ember Moon and Tamina.
Oh, beautiful segue there, Tara.
I'll allow it. Yo, you know what's crazy? Yeah,
We saw this like 2 weeks ago.
didn't we? And is it me or is Tamina looking better than Nia Jax?
As far as what?
These are the
amount of
thoughts and
liquor you
opinions.
In the face?
Nah, man, you've had too much drinks.
Yeah.
I'm not doing this with you.
These are the thoughts and opinions of Sonny Sofrito.
Yeah, I'm
And
not doing
they
this
do
with
not
you, bro.
represent the thoughts and opinions of Yep, I Like Wrestling.
She got a
me.
strong forehead, and this is coming from a chick with a strong forehead. She got a strong ass forehead, bro. like, I'm just saying. I don't know.
Your forehead is pretty almighty.
Listen, you're not supposed to agree. You just let the comment go, and I keep speaking. Thank you.
Yeah. I saw you breaking walnuts on the bar.
That's not funny. I'll kill you.
Someone's
It was good beer snacks.
Yeah.
Hey.
Wow.
someone's sleeping on the couch tonight.
Ah.
Oh, not to her.
I see what you did there. Oh shit! Oh, God. So then that led into our main event, which was Seth Rollins defeating Baron Corbin, which I actually kind of was waiting for Dean Ambrose to come out after he did his thing with Charlie Caruso earlier in the night. But
Dean's in a
With
weird
the really
place.
long video package, too.
Yeah, nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
That they actually showed on Hulu, which made me say, it's like, yo, you won't show the chicks
I want to meet the
busting
people.
their ass, but you're gonna show a fucking long ass video package of shit that we've already seen.
I want to meet the people who like work at Hulu and decide like what's gonna be from Raw on Hulu. It's like, do we do the long video package of Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins, or do we show Alicia Fox and Bayley? Video package. Let's do that. They love it.
Shout out
That's
to
all I
Big
do.
Packages. Hi, Dad. I'm sorry, Dad. Teddy misses you.
How do you know that Teddy misses him?
Teddy always misses my dad.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah.
One day
does he also
he's gonna hit on
Say
him.
hello to your father for me.
Do tell your father I said hello. Wow, we really miss him.
We're
Wow.
on Teddy tonight.
Yes.
Kind of, sort of.
I kinda-
I don't know about that one.
For some reason.
There's a little bit of Teddy in all of us.
No, definitely not that.
You're not gonna disclaim him?
I'm not even freaking acknowledging him. I'm ignoring him.
Listen. It's a
You got
lot.
thrown off with a Teddy inside of you?
Yeah. I started visualizing things. It got weird. I definitely did not think that Baron Corbin was going to wrestle that match. I thought that somebody else was going to take his place. I thought he was going to be like, hi, I thought you was going to wrestle me. Just kidding. You're going to fight this one.
Instead
Yeah.
of fighting me, Baron Corbin, you're gonna fight the AOP.
Yo, can we call him like Nikki Laurinaitis?
I'm
from
gonna
now
call
on?
him Baron Bella.
No,
That's what he fucking sounds like.
no, Nikki Laurinaitis.
Nikki Laurinaitis.
Remember we said that he was a combo between Nikki Bella and John Laurinaitis?
And terrible booking, like John Laurinaitis. Like he sounds exactly like both.
Yeah, exactly.
Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins.
Roll.
Oh my god.
Stop.
Fred Durst is in the building.
Shout out to Fred Durst.
And the chocolate starfish.
Hot dog flavored water. I'll allow it.
Oh my god. Can I get out of here? So, like, what happened on SmackDown, guys?
SmackDown had about 7 segments, and before we get to starting with SmackDown, let me just let everybody know real quick, we're gonna have our TLC viewing party on Sunday, December 16th. So make sure you come through for that. We're gonna have a lot of fun, a lot of stuff going on, and we're at Jack Dempsey's, 36,
Jack Dempsey's.
Exactly, 36 West 33rd Street between 5th and 6th. And we're gonna have pot pies. We're gonna have wings. We're gonna have beer. We're gonna have alcohol.
We're gonna have some yep shots.
Oh, we're gonna have yep shots.
Yep shots. It's gonna be a blast.
It's gonna be a blast.
Especially with the amount of matches, which we will get to in a minute. So let's run through SmackDown real quick, because I mean, even though it was a pretty decent show, we just want to give our breakdown on how we felt the matches went. So let's start it off. Daniel Bryan came out, did a little promo.
Says we're fat pieces of, and then called us fickle.
Exactly.
And then Mustafa Ali came in with all his righteousness, saying, you know, wanting to fight Daniel Bryan and challenge him. So there you go.
And
It was a good match.
Didn't you tell me that Mustafa Ali sounds a lot like Daniel
They
Bryan?
sound exactly alike. They're voice twins. That's what I call them now.
And what's funny is that Mustafa Ali looks like Seth Rollins, so he's like the bastard child of Daniel Bryan and Seth Rollins.
And he also has some sprinkles of Roman Reigns too.
Oh my god!
Yeah, but that's
he's brown.
Yeah, dude, that's just
geez.
racist, bro. Come
He's
on.
browning you
Nah.
down. Good
Yeah,
lord.
that's not right. That's not right.
Come on, it's like, I'm not racist at all. I love all people.
Well, anyway, they had a solid match, you know, even though it was a 205 live match. But you know,
I think Mustafa's they're used at that position to put himself over as well as 205 live.
Yeah, there you go. It's not bad at all.
yeah, because it was a 205 live match. But moving on, we had a rap battle between the Bar and the Usos.
And the Bar did not have bars, sadly.
I see what you did there.
Wow. But how are the Usos? How were they? Were they great? Did they look good? What was going on?
They looked the same.
Oh, sorry. My
That's what they looked.
The Usos did great in the rap battle. They're actually better than 97% of the rappers on SoundCloud.
Shout outs to Icy Twat.
You know what? I'm pretty sure that is somebody on
He is.
on
He's a real
SoundCloud.
rapper, and he wears the same hat as Teddy.
Oh, no way.
Wow.
Serious?
He does.
It
I
probably
swear.
is Teddy.
Teddy's such a trendsetter. He's got rappers on SoundCloud buying his hat.
Or he is the rapper on SoundCloud with
Shout
his
outs to
hat.
SoundCloud.
Shout out to hats.
I'll tell you this much, Cesaro, he's gone a long way with personality. He has more personality now than he's ever had. And at one point, I felt he never had any personality.
You know who noticed and said that too? Vince McMahon.
Really? You think so?
Stone Cold Podcast about 4 years ago. He said that.
Wow, I'm
He said
surprised he did.
Cesaro's a great wrestler in ring, but he'll never be champion because he has no personality.
Yeah, that's why a lot of them are never going to make it.
Cesaro needs to stay in the tag team division. Tag team division's lit when he's in there.
Well, he's the tag team specialist, and he's been there for a long time. Speaking
so
of
is Teddy.
Oh shit! Yeah. Speaking of another tag team, Shane McMahon and The Miz took on the Vegas Boys.
The
Local competitors.
the Atlantic City Boys.
The dudes did look familiar. Like I saw them at the casino.
Yeah.
I think I was at the $5 table at blackjack with them.
Here you go.
Yeah, it was painful, right?
Yeah.
That hurt.
Yeah.
That hurt me.
I have nothing to say about that match, but I like where they're going with Shane McMahon and The Miz. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, Shane McMahon can't wrestle for shit because that was one of the worst DDTs I've ever seen in my life.
Really?
Yeah, homeboy didn't even fall. That's how bad it was.
Oh, man.
He
He
literally
did a standing DDT.
he missed him.
I'm
He grabbed him and missed him. How do you grab someone and still miss? It was the worst DDT ever. It's
I'm
done.
sure Jake the Snake Roberts slapped his own head after watching that.
This is very true.
Either,
He got
either
back
slapped
on
his head or
drugs.
slapped his Damien.
Oh, wow. It's a little too much.
What was he slapping there, Sonny?
Sonny.
Been hanging around Teddy too much.
He's rubbing off.
Wait. Whoa. That's too far, bro.
That's too far. Rubbing off for you.
Yeah, he's not rubbing off on me, bro.
It's too much.
Yeah, that was too far.
I think I picked the wrong episode to attend. Moving forward, Rey Mysterio attacked Randy Orton.
We don't move forward. We move on.
Move on.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on. Okay. Moving on. Rey Mysterio attacked Randy Orton with a steel chair.
Wow, I wonder what pay-per-view's coming up.
Well, it's not War Games, unfortunately. It's just going to be TLC.
And if you remember that episode, take a shot.
Take a yep shot. Apple cider whiskey.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Definitely take that yep shot at Jack Dempsey's on 33rd Street between 5th and 6th Avenue this Sunday for TLC.
Oh, yeah.
Tables, ladders, and chairs.
Wow.
Oh, that was a good one.
That's what we need to do. Live podcast, we're going to have a Vince off. That's what we're going to do.
Last time we had a Vince off, that was with Trish Stratus.
Leave her table alone. So,
Guess you guys are not.
any other thoughts on this whole Rey Mysterio Randy Orton thing, or do we care?
You know what?
Yeah.
I feel like one of them is going to get really hurt this week. Because I feel like, so when I was looking at the cards and the matches and everything, it looks like it's going to be on a pre-show. And, I mean, you put two dudes that have been doing it for so long on a pre-show, I'm pretty sure they're going to be like, you know what, we got to get ourselves up to the top, so let's just beat the shit out of each other.
You know, it's the pre-show because they were like, you don't get tables and ladders. You're only getting chairs, and you're going to like it. Figure it out. Booyaka, do what you got to do. Keep it moving. Like,
We don't have enough in the budget for you to get ladders and tables, bro.
Anyways.
Oh, man. Moving along. Rusev and Jeff Hardy defeating the U.S. champion Shinsuke Nakamura and Samoa Joe.
So,
What do you guys think?
Rusev and Jeff Hardy on the same team seemed odd. Like, wow.
I didn't
what
watch.
the hell is this? What am I watching? Why are we watching this? Are we gonna start painting Rusev's face? Like, is this where we are now? Like,
Where his eyes are, we can still see because while his eyes are closed.
are you really
Wait,
want?
let me say
You
that
really
again.
want to get that out?
Wait, let me say it again.
That's what she said.
So when his eyes are closed, he can still see.
I don't know because it doesn't feel like Rusev Day anymore. It's so bad.
It's gonna be Hardy Day.
Oh. Wow.
For you guys.
I'll allow it.
For me, it's Lana Day.
Okay.
You know what? I'm sorry I said it.
Well, I guess Rusev Day isn't obsolete.
And you guys say I'm bad with the jokes.
Where's Ember Moon?
I didn't say I didn't
Yeah,
say I
where's she
never had a
from, bro?
bad
Where's
joke.
Ember?
Where's Ember from?
No, that's not where she's from. She went
Where-
to the moon. It's where she went, not where
It's a
she's from.
specific joke, and Ember went to the moon. Damn it. Okay.
You're gonna remember-
Photo eclipse.
If you're gonna remember my corny jokes, make sure you remember it to the T.
Yeah.
Like tortured milk.
Tortured milk. That was terrible.
Yeah, it was.
You know it's terrible.
Terrible.
Yep.
Okay.
Why Nakamura and Samoa Joe? What's happening? Is it just like the show's so short and then y'all just gotta go? Like,
It's like you and you go outside, go out there.
go no. Was it even good?
It's cool. I mean, they're both heels now. I guess it worked out. I mean, they had a nice rivalry in NXT, but you know, it's SmackDown now. They got their own writers. You know how they do.
Yeah,
It's whatever.
they just throw shit together.
To be honest, I didn't see the match. I was just watching Lana throughout the whole match.
Oh, makes sense.
Make it creepy.
I'll allow it.
Yeah, make it creepy, dude. Thanks a lot.
Anytime.
Thanks for being a part of the brand.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
anytime,
okay,
anytime.
well.
Yeah. Thanks for being
True wrestling fan.
one
So,
of those dudes.
Thanks, Sonny.
yeah, be that guy.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tyler.
No, that's not a good thing.
It's not a good thing at all.
Yeah, no,
It's not a good
we're
thing.
really not endorsing it.
They don't even get a disclaimer. It just gets a nah.
Nah, son.
nah.
But moving on, where I'm gonna say yeah. Asuka defeating Charlotte Flair.
It was via disqualification, according to my sources. Thank you.
Yeah, it's just Charlotte Flair hitting Asuka with a chair. That's why Asuka won technically, but it was good.
But the end was Asuka with a kendo stick up, standing above them.
Yeah.
yo, that shit just looked crazy.
It looked great, but that's kind of, now we know Asuka's not winning.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say that same exact thing.
That's right.
That's why they did that for Asuka.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
They gave Asuka the win there because now we know she's not going to win, and she'll
Let her get the piece of the pie on SmackDown, but you're not getting it on TLC.
Yeah, but I just after seeing Charlotte beat the shit out of Ronda at Survivor Series with a
We
kendo
don't need
stick,
to know about what turns you on. We just
No,
we're
it's
talking
not-
about
well,
wrestling. We're talking about wrestling here. Thank you.
You're an asshole. But I'm just noticing, it's like them ladies, they could swing a cane. That didn't come out right.
Yeah.
Wow. No, it's
No. Wait. Actually, okay. So this is the reason why I'm saying this. Dudes that are bulky, you don't see them playing baseball. You don't see them swinging a cane. I feel like people who are more athletic will really like swing that shit crazy hard.
This is not getting better for you.
Yeah,
you do.
you know what? Never mind.
You're really
All I'm
weird,
saying is
bro.
this: every time I see a woman hit somebody else with a cane, with a Singapore cane, it seems like it hurts a lot more than when I see a dude hit somebody else.
Let me check his drink right now, see if it has any Henny in there.
Oh
See
my God!
nothing.
I mean,
Just checking.
he saved it a bit there.
No, but every time, every time
going
it's either a skinny dude or a lady, as opposed to like one of the bulky dudes using a kendo stick. It never.
you really pay attention to how people are grabbing sticks here. I see.
Yeah, I never
Well,
noticed.
I've hit a few people with a stick in my day.
Hey yo! Shout out to Kendo Dicks.
No, kendo stick, not kendo dick.
Shout out to Allison. Go ahead, girl. You let her swing that cane. Go ahead. Swing that cane, girl. Woo! She's tired. She's like, I can't even. We just came back from Atlantic City. I couldn't poking me with his kendo stick. I'm over it. Like,
Wow.
You gotta cut the air. Whoosh.
Oh wait, what?
When you actually hit somebody with a freaking stick.
I just think too.
I've
Like,
been in way too many battles back in the day. Yeah, never mind.
chill out, West Side Story. So,
This is more. Here goes Puerto Rican judo over here.
I feel like this is Taxi Cab Confessions or some shit.
oh my god! I'm not gonna endorse
Shout out
anything
to
that you're
HBO.
talking about right now.
Taxi Cab Confessions was the
Shit.
But
It's a
anyways,
wrestling podcast.
I know
We're talking about wrestling here.
Wanted to leave that.
It's a great show, though. You're right.
Shout out to Teddy. I know Teddy will have a few words for that if he was here.
Shout out to HBO.
HBO on Cablevision's like $20, right, Steph?
I don't want to talk about it.
Yo, why don't you pull up your freaking bills and shit, compare notes.
No, that's not because he lives in Brooklyn. And it's weird over there. So, there's this pay-per-view going on Sunday that we have to
Yeah.
Yes, and
predict
we're
things for.
yes, and we're actually hosting a party for it as well.
Are we excited for this?
Yes.
We're excited for the party?
I'm excited. Well, I'm always excited for a party. But I'm actually excited about the pay-per-view. A little surprised also because there are 12 matches.
They're gonna be quick matches. Quickest matches you ever seen. Throw it to the table. Go.
Honestly, I don't know if it's going to be a quick match because I feel like, this is their last pay-per-view until Royal Rumble.
Yeah, their pre-show's at 6 though.
The good thing about the Raw ratings being so low, as well as SmackDown, is that this pay-per-view might actually be good because it has to be good.
That does tend to happen. Like they will completely like kind of shit the bed a bit for a while, and then hit you with like some amazing show, and you're just like, oh, I didn't see that one coming.
Yep,
like, that's
exactly.
pretty good.
And this
All
card,
right, I'm back on it. I'm watching.
and this card to me is better than people are making it to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, this card is actually pretty dope. I mean, that's why I said. So let's go run down through the matches. I'm going to announce the match. I'm gonna run around the table and get everybody's prediction.
Sonny, you don't run. You better stop lying to these people who's listening to the podcast. He don't run, guys. He don't run. He might slowly go in a circle, but
I'll allow it.
You know what? That's why you're getting only a half a cheese sandwich today.
Oh my god. Oh, so somebody's cutting the cheese. I see.
Wow, that's crazy.
that's the one that gets you.
Does anyone?
He's following his own roads. Does it get you? But cutting the cheese gets you. Oh my god.
Somebody was an air freshener. That was actually a good one. That was a good one.
Sunny's still in vacation mode right now, and apparently vacation mode means you 5. So I'm I'm going to run around the table, and we're going to do this the right way because he can't stop laughing right now.
Kind of cheese.
Yo, Sonny is crying
He's
right
crying.
now.
He's
he
crying,
has
guys.
tears
He's crying.
coming down to his eyes.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Come on.
All right, Tara, you do it.
I'm going to do it because you crying over there. You keep crying. Cut your own cheese. So.
All right, cool.
So since Sonny doesn't know how to behave and he's a freaking child right now, I'm going to lead the TLC preview and our predictions. So in our pre-show at 6 p.m., which will be at Jack Dempsey's, obviously, we have Rey Mysterio versus Randy Orton. Who do you have, KD Swagger?
I have Randy Orton as of today.
And Sonny?
I have
The cheese?
actually Randy Orton.
And Beige?
I actually have Rey Mysterio.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I feel like it's a good way if they're gonna open the match with that. Open it with the good face winning. So it makes sense to me. If that is the opening match.
I was actually going to go for Rey Mysterio too, but it's just because I'm over Randy Orton and I just want Rey Mysterio to win.
My man needs a vacation.
Yeah.
Randy Orton.
The next match, which everyone's so excited for at this table, I know you guys are.
Dance
R-Truth and Carmella versus Jinder Mahal and Alicia Fox.
I got R-Truth and Carmella winning.
Got it.
I got the dance break winning.
Dance break winning.
It's marketable. They can make T-shirts. They can
Yeah.
do all these
Dance
things
break.
with it. It's catching on.
As a matter of fact, we're gonna be doing a dance break at Jack Dempsey's that night.
On 33rd between 5th and 6th Avenue.
Will there be music for this dance break this time?
I'm gonna work on it.
Okay. Sonny said dance break, and we were all waiting for the music. The last time, it was the best. It was great. We respect you. It's fine.
Is that the sound system sucked when we were doing it, but you know.
All right, and the next match will be for the Cruiserweight Championship. Would it? Is it a championship match? I don't even know.
Yeah, it is.
It is, right? And we have Buddy Murphy versus Cedric Alexander.
That's how much people care about 205 Live. Anyways, I have Buddy Murphy retaining the Cruiserweight title.
Yeah, I got Buddy Murphy as well winning that.
I want to see Cedric Alexander win.
I want to see 205 back in the main roster and just integrate it and make it sense and have giants against little people again. Cool. Elias versus Bobby Lashley in a ladder match.
Hold on. You mean you're talking about my man, the almighty, the almighty Bobby Lashley. Look at those glutes. Look at those shoulders. Look at the ass. That man has the body.
I don't have time for this. I'm not doing this with
the
you.
The body of a god. The almighty Bobby Lashley.
So I'm guessing you're going for Elias?
Actually, no. I'm going to go for Bobby Lashley.
Okay, yeah, okay, cool. You?
Hello, my name is Elias.
Oh, Jesus. Kevin?
I'm going with Bobby Lashley.
The almighty.
Oh, make it
Bobby
stop.
Lashley.
Okay. And I'm going to go straight for Elias this time. Because if I have to hear the Leo Rush voice again, I will poke my eyeball out.
You're going to hear the Elias Leo Rush voice in your dreams. It's a nightmare.
So wait, do you say if you're saying it in the dreams? You saying it while you guys are in bed?
Hi, Dad. I don't know what this man is talking about. That's crazy. Finn Balor versus Drew McIntyre. Katie Swagger.
Go with Drew McIntyre.
Sonny?
Honestly, I'm going for Finn Balor. I have a feeling he's gonna come out like the Demon.
Oh, that'd be cool.
You really think he's going to come out as Demon on TLC of all fucking pay-per-views?
And beat Drew McIntyre in the match? I don't know about all that.
Drew McIntyre is getting set up to be the top guy in WWE right now.
I said it, by the way. I called it. Just
No
wanna say
way
that.
you're going to allow Finn Balor to be
Finn Balor.
Demon Balor against Drew McIntyre at TLC.
So I'm guessing you're going for Drew McIntyre.
See.
Yes, same. Because he's a large man. We go for the large men in this house. Thank you.
Especially Teddy.
All right, so we have Natty versus Ruby Riott in a tables match where Ruby Riott promised to throw Natty through a table with her daddy's body on it.
This is a tough one. I'm gonna say Natalya for today.
Sonny?
I think Natty's gonna throw Ruby Riott through a table with her dad on it.
And speaking of large men, Natalya is definitely going to win this match.
Wow.
The thoughts and opinions of Beige Benoit are his, and they do not represent the thoughts or opinions of Yep I Like Wrestling.
I think they're gonna give Natty the pity win. But I would rather Ruby to win.
Of course you do.
Yeah. I love Ruby. Ruby, come back home.
Clemazon, we knows who you're rooting for.
Stop. That's not funny. Her nose isn't that big.
Right.
Yeah, it is.
Leave her alone. It's just she has less hair on one side, so it makes it look bigger. It's fine. So then we got the Bar, the Bar versus the New Day versus the Usos.
A lot of these.
SmackDown Tag Team Title Triple Threat Match. Curvin.
That's how they say the bar in the Bronx, and I'm gonna go with the
That's
bar.
how they say it in Boston.
The bar.
No.
That's how they say it in Boston.
That's how I say it in Boston. You go to the bar, you pop the cop, and you drink again.
Anyways, I'm gonna go with the bar retaining their titles.
And Sonny?
The WWE Tag Team Champions is gonna be the Usos.
Oh, wow. I was not expecting that. I was like,
That was
are
good.
you mad corny right now? But that was good. Beige.
I'm gonna go with the Usos as well.
We already know I was going for the Usos, so
I wonder why.
listen, I just support the
shit.
whole entire family. It's great. I love Nia, I love the Usos. It's whatever.
Yeah, so who you got picking in the next match?
Oh, Smackdowns. I made it plural. So many Smackdowns being given out. SmackDown Women's Champion Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair versus Asuka. Shout out to Teddy. Triple Threat TLC match. Go ahead, Kervin.
Actually, Sonny's gonna pick first.
Oh wow. Okay. Go ahead, Sonny. I'll allow it.
You know what?
I'm in charge.
I'm going for Asuka.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going with Charlotte Flair leaving TLC with the SmackDown Women's title.
Mr. Benoit.
Benoit. Oh God. We already said and stated that Asuka got her moment of shine on this episode of SmackDown. I'm going with Becky Lynch. She's holding
Sonny's
the title.
obviously not listening to us. That's
She's
why.
holding
No,
up
I
the
am
title.
listening, but I'm hoping for Asuka.
Becky is going to win because she's coming back. She's the man. She's selling merch. People love her, and she has all this buzz around her. They're not gonna stop that traction.
Yep.
No, it wouldn't stop
Keep
the
that-
traction.
Keep that train rolling.
Yeah, they're not
Yeah.
gonna.
No, but if
because
they-
she's gonna keep knocking down all these bitches
When
until
has
she gets back to
losing-
Ronda.
When has losing a title ever worked for a competitor?
Ever.
Yeah, but I don't think she needs a championship though.
Yes, she does.
Some of the other ladies need it.
No,
But on top of
They don't
that,
care.
Becky's not gonna be the one losing. It's gonna be Asuka losing.
No, but okay.
No, we're talking about-
So my prediction is that Asuka wins. Is not to pin Becky. I think if she wins, she's pinning Charlotte.
but it's a TLC match.
Oh wait, there's the ladder. Yeah, that's right.
I'm like, nobody's getting pinned, bro.
You know
Yeah,
what?
exactly.
You know what?
That's why they made this match. So
Yeah,
they
you're
could
off.
continue. They could
Yeah.
continue Charlotte versus Becky Lynch for a Royal Rumble.
It's good. Becky's gonna win.
Yeah, I see Becky winning that pretty
Yeah.
easily.
I don't know about easily. I'm still going with Asuka though.
I mean, like I predicted without a doubt that Becky would win.
Yeah, same. And right after that, we have Raw Women's Champion Ronda Rousey versus Nia Jax. Go ahead, Kervin.
I have Ronda Rousey winning.
Sonny?
I have Ronda Rousey winning also.
Oh.
My man, Nia Jax.
Really?
I'm kidding. It's gonna be Ronda
Oh,
Rousey.
okay, yeah. Wow, we finally can agree on something. It's definitely gonna be Ronda Rousey. They're not gonna make Nia the champ again.
Oh,
Yeah,
I would hope not.
She had
shout
her,
outs to carbs.
Stop. We have Braun Strowman versus Baron Corbin for a TLC match.
Braun Strowman is winning that match.
Sonny?
Yeah, Braun Strowman is definitely winning that match.
Braun Strowman.
Okay. I'm gonna say that we're gonna have a special referee,
Ooh.
and Baron Corbin's gonna win again.
Shenanigans, I say.
Yeah, he's not gonna lose any matches.
I
Shenanigans.
agree. I agree. He will have a special referee, but he will still lose.
We shall see,
Yeah.
and I will argue with you.
Okay.
Up next, we have the Intercontinental Champion Seth Rollins versus Dean Ambrose.
Who doesn't want to be called Lunatic Fringe anymore?
I will be Renee right now, and I won't be speaking about Dean Ambrose. Go.
Dean Ambrose is leaving TLC with the IC title.
I agree.
I agree.
I'm not too sure yet because I don't know what direction they want to go in with him yet, and it's still weird.
Now, I'm going to piggyback off we talked about with Becky Lynch. I think Seth is the guy that doesn't need that title. He's the guy that they're going to set up to be the new Universal Champion soon. I predict he's actually going to win the Royal Rumble. I'm just saying it here now. Be here first.
If Seth Rollins pins Dean Ambrose, it's pretty much the end of the feud. So they have to continue it in some way.
Exactly.
So by Dean Ambrose winning, you're going to continue it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't like this Dean Ambrose gimmick that he has going on now. Like,
Really? I actually like it.
I'm not crazy about it.
I actually like
I
it.
didn't ask for y'all opinions. I was giving you mine. I said I don't like it. I didn't say you had to.
Excuse me, Miss Boricua.
She just got
Virgil.
She got full Bronx on y'all just now.
I'm like, why y'all trying to fight me? I just said I don't like it. I don't have to
Virgil
like
Boricua
it.
muñeca.
Hello.
Okay. Oh my God.
Gracias. All right. And
You don't have to be like that.
And is this right? This is the last match. Okay. This WWE champion Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles. I'm gonna start off with Beige.
I think it's gonna be a real good match.
I didn't ask that.
I predict that, but I also predict that Daniel Bryan's gonna come out and win and call us all fickle.
Ugh.
Fickle.
Sonny.
I definitely see Daniel Bryan winning, and I wonder how long it's gonna be till these fickle T-shirts are out.
Ugh.
Daniel Bryan's going to retain the title, and I agree with Daniel Bryan. A lot of wrestling fans are fickle.
I thought you were gonna say fat. We about to fight, bruh. It's gonna be Daniel Bryan, and AJ Styles needs a vacation. So hopefully it is Daniel Bryan, so AJ Styles can father his children.
I'll leave the fat jokes to myself.
Oh.
Wow.
And finally, I can pass it back to Sonny. Sonny, go ahead, do your job, host the podcast. Thanks.
Thank you, Tara, and no thank you, KD Swagger.
Yeah, I could have said some fat jokes, get you guys mad. I was like, no, rather,
Oh, he's being a nice guy.
I'll be
It's
nice.
all right.
Trying to be nice,
He's
man.
being a nice guy. What are you gonna do? Forget about it.
Trying to protect myself and saying something corny
let
too.
KD
But hey.
Swagger be KD Swaggerless. It's all right. Let him do what he gotta do.
swaggers.
Yeah.
All right. Real quick before we move on, want to say big shout outs to Unpopular Reviews, which is powered by Yep I Like Wrestling. It is Patrick, Stefan, and Chris Harris doing a review show right after Monday Night Raw, right after SmackDown Live, and right after NXT on Wednesdays. So that is taking place in the wrestling group, Yep I Like Wrestling group. You can check us out through facebook.com/YEPILW.
Sonny, I'm here. Sonny, I am here.
Now you're here?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm a little late. Don't we always?
Wait, why you greeting him all happy and shit?
Because we're talking a lot of shit, so I have to be nice right
I'm
now.
a little
Oh,
late.
wait, oh,
I'm
now-
sorry.
Yeah.
It's not like he
Sorry.
listens to the shit when we put it up.
You're right.
Sorry.
We are not cheating on you with other brown men.
no.
We would never.
No, there are 100 people
Well,
here, but I'm here.
I don't really. I
Okay,
can't.
well, let's start. I'm here. I'm here.
Oh,
Let's start.
wow.
Why is everyone's papers all ruffled?
It's awkward.
Oh, we were playing tic tac toe.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
I've come in
You
at
want to
the
play
end.
Hangman?
Yeah, Hangman.
Is this the end of the show?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Screw it.
I don't think he like if we play Hangman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard it when I said it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my
We're not
God.
doing. I'm not doing this with you, Tara.
Teddy, the way you get treated in this podcast is it's horrible. You should ask for a
Fine.
trade.
If this is the end.
It's so much better than Kervin gets treated, though. So
jeez.
enjoy it.
Good to see you, Mr. Swagger.
It's good to see you, Mr.
Benoit?
GM.
Amazon.
You're-
Sonny,
Yeah.
take us home.
And that's a wrap for episode 57 of the Yep I Like Wrestling podcast. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for listening, and thank you for being with us for this episode. So, quick things. TLC viewing party on December 16th at Jack Dempsey's Bar, 36 West 33rd Street, between 5th and 6th Avenue. And doors open at 6. And we're going to have a lot of drink specials, a lot of food specials. So make sure you come through and check us out. Also, we have the Unpopular Review on the Facebook group, which is facebook.com/YPIOW. So you can find us through there. And check out our merch. Check out everything. Go to our website. Find everything. Subscribe. And next week will be our last episode of 2018. So make sure you check us out on that. And stay tuned for any other details and developments. And on behalf of this podcast, today I was joined by
Kervin, a.k.a. Katie Swagger, the co-founder of Yep I Like Wrestling.
And I was also joined today by
Your boy, Steph McNasty, a.k.a. Beige Benoit, also known as Stefan. Hey.
And I was also joined today by
Your unfriendly neighborhood glamazon. I feel like somebody else was here.
Yeah, I feel like we were also kind of joined by
The greatest general manager in Yep I Like Wrestling history.
Ooh, sexual.
Who got there late?
Wow, can't find the place. Parts unknown. It's pretty known.
Sonny, better late than pregnant. Take us out!
Hey,
Thanks for joining us. Take care.
Bye.
Suck on that, Tara.
Stop.
What?
one other chicken pot pie.
Get you back on. You haven't even mentioned it yet.
It's
That's
a
weird.
spinach.
I had it. I devoured it.
I'm saying you didn't mention it yet on the podcast. It's so
I know. I
weird.
did. I also didn't mention something else, and that's why I'm like,
Write it down.
I have it written here, and I fucked up. I was supposed to start off
It's
talking about.
it's that Atlantic City slump he has right now. Well, at least the ring has like the mat on it. You know, the floor is like concrete, and that's a lot harder.
I don't want to see Vince do anything. Thanks.
Vince? We're talking about Ric Flair.
Rick.
yo.
Oh my God.
Are you with
Rick-
us today?
No.
How much wine do you have already, Tara?
2 glasses.
That holiday-
That
that
much. I think it's the braids.
That holiday party you went was lit.
Yeah.
No, that's not how it goes.
I think for Cody Rhodes it does.
No, that's not how the saying goes.
Look,
He's a big fish in a small pond.
Cody's just
he's a big
creating.
fish in a small pond. Small pond is the Indies.
Yeah,
That's how the saying goes, bro. Trust me.
yeah. Let Cody create his own roads.
Yo, why was I confused just now?
Because
I don't know.
because you had one too many drinks in AC. That's why.
You are off.
I was just like, yo, let Cody create his own roads, and you just missed it.
Yeah, and you say I missed the jokes. Look at that.
I painted a cactus.
I saw a tweet that you put up, and it said something about arts and crafts.
Yo.
And I was like, I don't even want to know.
I don't know why they did it there. There's no children that work there. Like, everybody's like at least 35 and over. So, where is it? Oh, I have to see.
So wait, there was arts and crafts at a party?
It was a craft studio that they had the party at. They were like, you got 15 minutes, go.
Yeah, that shit like a drunk cactus.
Because I was drunk and I was making them. I was like, yeah, that's a smile.
but it's like a cactus with a sideways
He's
smile.
like,
all you need to do is just draw like a vape next to it.
my mother was like, draw me something cute. I was like, bitch, you gonna get cactus because it's round and I don't know what else to like. I don't.
It's round and lopsided.
Painting is hard. And it was pitch black in there. So I was like, why are we painting in this circumstances?
Meanwhile, it's smiling back at you and shit.
I was fink, done. Here, Mom. Enjoy.
Here, mommy, for the refrigerator.